Toronto.
Toronto.
Toronto? Oh, you're all Toronto? Ah, I was just there. We had a lot of snow yesterday. Do you have a problem with your flights? I had took me far, but we never had any, so we don't know if it works. It's based on fortresses in Europe and France in the 17th century and Italy in the 15th century. So it's a star fort. It's the shape of a star. There's 5 star points. There's one here, 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 and here. Each star point has a main cannon and then junior cannons each side. So up in the corner there, that's one of the star points. There's usually a gray cannon that's there, that's the main cannon. And then you see in the snow, facing Chateau Frontenac, there's the baby cannons there. And behind that staircase, there's 3 cannons that link in with 3 cannons at the other staircase to do crossfire to stop you getting in the gate. But we like visitors, so we don't have them up and running. So, did you notice it was a bit of a maze to get up here today? That's on purpose. That's in case if any enemy arrived, the walls were really tall, and you're like, and then you're all squished in, and then you look to the side, and there's a cannon sticking out the wall, or a gun here, and you're like, oh, I knew I didn't like it for a reason. And so you could get shot at in the walls too. And then did you notice it was a bit of a climb up here today? A little bit of a climb. That's on purpose too. The British could be up here with a cup of tea on this area with the snow and encourage any enemy to climb up. Big climbing hill. And then, come on, up you come. And then you keep going, they'll get you. And then the people would arrive and they're like, and they fall right into the courtyard. So you can still fall in today if you take the outer walls and walk around towards Chateau Frontenac or the Plains of Abraham. So there's nothing to stop you falling in.
Does it sometimes happen?
Yes, it's not the best.
It's pretty slippery up there too.
Yeah, so I would just, if you do it, it's beautiful, but be careful because hospital times are a long time here, so it's not the best. So yeah, that was all part of the defense system based on like France in the 17th century, the Marquis de Vauban. And there's also the shooting galleries have like a triangular shape. There's a loophole where the guns stick out and they go side to side like that, just like the ones in Europe. Look, that's just like this. So our engineer was a British engineer who had studied the fortresses of Europe, and so he did a little mix here in 1820. Elias Walker Durnford and came up with a plan for this. So engineering skill paid off. So the British were here from 1820 to 1871, and then they went home, except those who fell in love with local girls and stayed. And then we had a Canadian regiment in here, an artillery regiment, until 1920. 1920, we had a French-Canadian regiment move in, the Royal Vendusers Regiment, known as the Vendus. The Vendus were a small battalion of the Canadian Expeditionary Corps in World War I that grew to be a regiment with 5 battalions. So this is where the headquarters are for the regiment today, and their training is outside of town in a place called Valcartier, which is 30 minutes from here. So tanks are not going to run over your toes or in it. No shooting practice. That's 30 minutes from here. You can try that out there. And near the ice, I don't know if the ice castle is happening. Is it happening this year? There's ice.
Yeah.
So it's out that way there. So the regiment started as a small unit of the Canadian Expeditionary Corps, the only unit that was French-speaking Roman Catholic when all the others were English-speaking and Protestant, and it was number 22. So the others were like, oh, we're all working together. We're the 24s from Victoria, British Columbia. And we're the 25s from Nova Scotia. And we're the 26s from New Brunswick. And who are you? You're the 22s? Oh, but it's French. You're the Vendus? Vendus! You're the Vendus. And they're like, yeah, we're the Vendus. So the Royal Vendusers Regiment is known as the Vendus because a little play on 22 with an S at the end. The Vendus have been in World War I, World War II, the Korean War, peacekeeping missions all over the world, and most recently Afghanistan. So when you see names written on buildings like Vimy over here, Afghanistan, Somme, we've got Sicily over, we'll go by. These are all part of the 47 battle honors they've received. So there they are. They're quite an animated bunch too. So there you go. So some of our soldiers maybe. So the flag that's blue, red, and yellow, that's the regiment's flag, the Vendus flag. It's the colors from their uniforms in World War I. They had a red circle, which meant they were infantry. they had yellow, which was the grading of the officers, and the blue rectangle meant they were part of the 2nd Canadian Division. There was 4 Canadian divisions. All right. So in the summertime, behind me here, there's parades. They became a royal regiment in 1921. After World War I, they were given a royal status, which means they can wear their red uniforms with the bearskin caps since 1928. So if you come back in the summer, you can see them on parade. All right. So we'll go see the place. Sound good? These are the barracks for the soldiers. So, yeah, not too many live here because you can't have a dog or a cat or a guest.
So you can't have your wife live here as well?
No. No. There's only one family that lives here, and it's the big house that lives in the middle. The commander's family.
Special rules.
But there is military housing outside of town. In the community. But there's lots of squirrels, so they can have a squirrel. Or groundhog, lots of groundhogs. We play with the squirrels. It's like something. The squirrels shake all the nuts off the trees, and then you get hit in the head during the year, so it's a safe time to come. And then they take off and come. This is also the helipads. It's not a very good fortress anymore because the helicopters land. And all the flights to Europe, you go to Europe, it's that way, you fly across the Citadel. So, okay. Not the best thing. We have a cannon shot at noon every day, so if you hear a big boom, boom, it's the cannon that's got the orange cones around it. It's just ceremony to say it's noon. So if your phone dies and you hear boom, you're like, oh, it's a cannon shot. It's a howitzer, 1.5 millimeter.
They shoot it without a cannonball, right?
This is a blank shot.
Yeah, okay.
And go right here. What? This in here.